To tonight's original now, with in-depth reporting on a topic we've been keeping an eye on, and it's been called the hunt for green blood, the tracking and assassination of environmental activists trying to defend what's left of the world's rainforests. You probably remember some of these pictures that flashed around the world over the summer when a famous British journalist and an indigenous expert guide were murdered on a river inside Brazil's Amazon rainforest. And they're not the only ones. Around the world, 200 environmentalists were murdered in 2020. That's the highest number ever. Our Cynthia McFadden traveled to Peru's Amazon to learn more.
Deep in the Peruvian Amazon, in a region known as Madre de Dios, Mother of God, a massive gold rush is turning a once lush jungle into this, a hellish desert, speckled with toxic mercury-filled ponds.
How bad is it?
It's much worse than we had feared.
Luis Fernandez is one of the world's leading experts on mercury and its effects here.
Miners working under very difficult conditions using really primitive techniques have to somehow sift through tons of sediment to get those little flecks of gold.
But to collect just an ounce of gold, miners must separate it from nearly 30 tons of silt. To do it, they cut down the trees, dig deep into the earth, and flush the silt down a slide. But where's the gold?
To get that final step, where you want to separate the gold from the sand, you add mercury.
Mercury is poison, isn't it?
It is. It's poisonous to humans, to wildlife. It lasts for centuries.
All the mercury that is spreading.
Some of it touches the gold, but a lot of it doesn't. The rest of it is thrown back into the river, kind of like the baby with the bathwater, except that the baby is toxic.
In this area alone, more than 370,000 acres of forest have been lost to mining, affecting worldwide weather patterns, crop growth, and carbon emissions, and turning the once carbon-absorbing forest into a place pumping ever more carbon into the atmosphere. But the crisis is not only environmental. Those who fight back against the illegal mining, the conservationists, are being slaughtered at record rates. Over 200 environmental defenders were killed globally in 2020. In Peru, at least 14 have been killed in the last 2 years alone, the highest number ever. And the attempts on their lives keep on coming. We met up with two of them for their first ever U.S. network interview.
Oh, paradise.
Yes.
We visit the home of one of Peru's fiercest environmental defenders, 75-year-old Victor Zambrano. His land now a private reserve.
Is it true that you personally have planted 20,000 trees?
30,000. And I keep planting them.
The recipient of many prestigious international awards, including a National Geographic grant, just days before we arrived, he tells us 2 men with silencers came to do him harm, but were scared off by a neighbor who saw them and screamed. With him the day we visit is Demetrio Pacheco, who knows only too well what the cost of protecting the land from the miners can mean.
This is very dangerous work you're doing.
In my case, I have already suffered the death of one of my children.
After several threats, his son, Roberto, was shot to death on land he and his father refused to allow miners to operate on.
I have a son. I can't imagine what this must have been like for you. You found him.
It was a very sad and fatal moment for me to have him so robust, so happy, and then to find him lying there on the road.
Pacheco tells us despite being identified, the suspects in his son's murder remain fugitives.
It's sort of open season on environmental defenders.
At this point in our lives, we don't have the choice. What might happen to us does not matter.
Fueling the illicit mining, which U.S. government officials tell us results in at least $3 billion worth of unaccounted for gold making its way into the worldwide market, are ruthless transnational organizations, cartels, paramilitary groups, some of whom are now making more from gold than from drugs. Zambrano says the criminal groups are so powerful and government corruption is so rampant, it is difficult to bring the situation under control.
We are the enemy, and that is why we receive death threats.
The men tell us they now technically have government protection, but call it meaningless.
A piece of paper against a bullet? What use is this paper?
The paper doesn't stop a bullet.
Instead, Zambrano has installed security cameras and tell us he's been offered $250,000 to stay quiet.
You're just two men on the front lines of what seems like a war financed by some very powerful people. Can you win?
That's what we hope for, to not falter, because the forest is a benefit to mankind as a whole. It is not just for us. That's our hope.
I don't know if you're brave or foolish.
You may call us insane, crazy, but this is our conviction.
Cynthia McFadden is joining us now. Cynthia, it is incredible reporting, and I know that what has happened here has gotten the attention of the military here in the U.S., right? Explain that.
That's exactly right. Those transnational criminal groups, think paramilitary cartels, well, they're getting so powerful that the U.S. understands that they're a destabilizing force, and so Southcom is providing real-time satellite surveillance and other kinds of assistance to the Peruvian government and other governments in the region. These guys are so rich, Hallie, that they buy jets to transport their illicit wares, the gold and guns and even human beings, and then to cover their route, they burn those planes. That's rich.
One of the things I think might come up for people when they're looking at these activists whose lives are in danger, you know, you're sitting with them, Cynthia, you're walking with them, you're with them where they are. Can you, as much as you're comfortable, share a little bit more about like your own security there or the steps that you all took?
Yeah, there were. You know, happily, NBC News likes to not only get its people to places, they like to make sure they come back to. So we had a lot of hoops to jump through. This was a year in the making, in part because we wanted to make sure we had exactly the right team to go. And it was an experienced group that went. We did have security with us. We had an Israeli commando with us, retired, and another Peruvian officer who was armed. And there were a few dicey moments, which I'll share with you some night over a libation.
I'll get that on the books. Cynthia McFadden, I appreciate you. I appreciate your reporting. It is so important, and we're glad to be able to highlight it here on this show. Thanks, Cynthia.
Thank you so much.
You can watch Cynthia's special, Paradise Lost, The Weight of Gold, Tuesday, 10:30 Eastern, right here on NBC News Now. You are not going to want to miss it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.